Hey students, hope all is well. Welcome to our speech and language presentation that we've put here for you to help you with your stuttering. Before getting started on our exercises, we have to make sure that you are completely focused. And to do this, we have a fun exercise for you called a concentration grid. So the idea is for you to click on that link that you're seeing on the screen in front of you, and you will see a box like what's on the screen there pop up on your screen. And the objective is, the aim is for you to find number 1 to number 30 in order within 1 minute. Think you can do it? Let's go. Welcome to our live speech therapy session. Okay, so the speech therapy session is being done via YouTube, but it is really very important that you focus, look, listen, and repeat. So it's 4 steps. Focus, look, listen, and repeat. Mommy and daddy, it's really important that you sit next to your son or daughter and pause the video at different points so that he or she can repeat the exercise that is being done by the speech therapist. Let's test how you did now. You tell me, how do you find you did? Did you do good? Did you do excellent? Did you do just okay? Or do you think you still have a lot of work to do? On to our next activity. Just a reminder, the 4 steps. Focus, look, listen, and repeat. So you'll see a picture on the screen of a bumpy road and then one of a nice, smooth, luxurious road. What happens sometimes when we speak is that we would find that we'll start and stop and start and stop and start and stop, just like what will happen to that car that's on the bumpy road. And then there are other times when we'll speak and our words will just flow very smoothly, just like what's going on with the car that's on that nice straight road. The idea is to get your speech to be as smooth as that smooth road so that you're more easily understood when you're speaking. So let's just give a few examples about what bumpy speech may sound like. The rabbit won the race. That's a bumpy speech. The rain is heavy. My dog is he is sleeping. On the slide before, the previous slide, we did a few sentences that you may or may not have understood because the speech was so bumpy, it was hard for you to really hear and understand what was being said. We are using those same sentences to teach smooth speech, to help you practice smooth speech on this slide. The first sentence was, the rabbit won the race. The second sentence was, the rain is heavy. And the third sentence was, my dog is sleeping. You would have noticed that there was no bumpiness. It was very smooth. It was easy for you to understand. And now I would like you to try those three sentences for me. The first one, the rabbit won the race. I'll hold on a few minutes and you can repeat it. Excellent. Now try this one. The rain is heavy. Fantastic. Now the last sentence is, my dog is sleeping. What a wonderful job you did slowing down your speech. Excellent. So we've gotten to the point in the presentation where you help us to understand whether or not you understand what bumpy speech is and what smooth speech is. It is really, really, really important that you understand the difference between both. If you're not absolutely sure that you do, or if you don't feel comfortable that you understand what bumpy speech is and what smooth speech is, you can always go back to slide number 6 for the bumpy speech and slide number 7 for the smooth speech. Now, you will see a link on this slide. When you're comfortable enough with the difference between bumpy speech and smooth speech, you can click on that link and it's going to take you to another video with an activity where you will now demonstrate how well you understand what bumpy speech sounds like and what smooth speech sounds like. Have fun with it. Your mommy or your daddy will be sitting with you and they will be taking notes. Now it's time for some art fun. You're going to make your own speech road. All you're going to need is Bristol board, any color that you choose, colored pencils, and a pair of scissors. Just repeating, you'll need a sheet of Bristol board, colored pencils, and a pair of scissors. Run quickly and get them. We're almost done, but not before you've done your art activity. There's a picture on your screen with 3 pictures on it. You can divide your Bristol board into 3 rectangles and get ready to draw those 3 pictures on your screen. In the first picture, there's a car on a nice smooth road. When you've drawn the car, write the words to me exactly as you see it on your screen. I can talk smoothly. Now remember, you're writing it on the road itself. I can talk smoothly. In the second picture, you're going to draw the picture of the car, the road, but notice it's not a long road. It's just a piece of a road and then there's a roadblock. And underneath that, you're going to write the words, I get stuck. Good job. Remember, mommy or daddy would be sitting right next to you. Ask them a question or ask for help if you need it. In the third picture, there's a car on a super bumpy road. After you've drawn that car and that bumpy road, you're going to write exactly what you see on the screen. I hear a bump. Remember, it is very important to put your finger spaces between each of those words. Good job now that you're finished. Now you can check yourself after you've had a conversation with anybody, whether it be your mommy, your daddy, your friend, your granny. You can check yourself using those pictures. Touch the picture always. That best describes how well you did with your speech. Remember, smooth speech, bumpy speech, or sometimes you just get a little stuck. Mommy or daddy can also show you how your speech is coming along by using the speech road that you just made. So, to make things easier, you can always stick it up on a room in your house to make it easier for you to see and for your mommy and daddy to see and use every single day as you have your conversations. I had such a great time with you today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Remember, this is not a one time listen to this presentation. Listen to it as often as you would have to or you would need to.